Today, Halo Infinite finally sees a sizable update and the arrival of the long-awaited Forge beta, unlocking the creativity and fun to be found in Halo Infinite's incredible sandbox. It will unleash a new era for Halo Infinite fans with the most powerful and capable Forge mode we've ever seen, putting level and game mode creation into players' hands. Now, I've had the pleasure of working on Halo Infinite's Forge since 2020, and this is without a doubt the most exciting moment. As the tool becomes publicly available, I personally am beyond excited to see just how crazy this community is going to get with unique modes and maps, pushing Halo Infinite in directions and ways I've never even thought about, or perhaps even dreamed were possible. What I have been thinking about though, is how that community will discover and share that content. While game modes and maps will be discoverable via the game itself and the newly announced content browser on Halo Waypoint, we wanted to introduce something a little more agile and more user driven. So we figured now was the perfect time to build and release Forgera, a Halo Infinite focused progressive web app so that the community can let the best maps, modes and prefabs rise to the surface and share their creations with everyone. And in this video, I'm going to share just how it all works. First things first, in order to utilise Forgera, you'll need to register. The application is designed to work with our existing XboxEra forums, so players focused on Forge can discuss their creations, organise game testing sessions, and more in our existing community framework. We've linked these so that users can have their own creator profile, as well as new functionality in the months ahead. Signing up is painless and importantly absolutely free. You can use any email address or simply log in via your existing Google, Twitter, Discord or Microsoft accounts. Once you're logged in, the first thing you'll see is the main page. Forgera is responsive in design, so will fully support mobile browsing, but for the purposes of this walkthrough, we'll use the desktop version. The first thing you'll notice is our featured section. Every week we'll feature up to 3 creations from the community, and the video team at XboxEra will also create bespoke video features for each of these to truly highlight what your map, mode or prefab is all about. We have plans to get the community involved in what gets featured as Forge gets into the hands of the public via a community poll in the forums, but our team will be paying very close attention to all the uploads we see on the site. Here are some examples of how featured content will look on YouTube. In addition, we're also allowing users to quickly filter with several options on display via a handy navigation bar. You can sort by new, showing you the latest uploads, maps, prefabs and modes which show only content in that specific type that have been recently added, as well as looking at all previously featured content, the highest rated and the most downloaded. If you know the name of the piece of content you're looking for, you can also just search for that directly, as well as your favourite creators by name. Lower down the page, by default, the system will always show you the latest additions from the community in chronological order, and below that is our Forgera YouTube embed, showing the latest community features as well as tutorials and the latest episodes of our Halo focused podcast, You Had Me at Halo, and our Halo news series, also named Drop Pod. We've designed the upload workflow for Forgera to be simple, intuitive, and most importantly, absolutely blazing fast. When first clicking publish in the top right of the app, you'll be taken to the workflow page. There are 4 steps to publishing your content. First up, what are you sharing? Is it a new map for players to enjoy, or perhaps a new prefab that can be placed on other people's maps, or even a new mode that can be played on any map? Pick the right genre of content and click next. Depending upon what you choose in step 1, there'll be some variants ahead. Importantly, if it's a map, you can specify the type of map, be it arena, big team battle, or a new minigame. If it's a new prefab, you can pick the closest theme it might have, be it UNSC, Forerunner, Human, or even a scripted prefab. If you pick mode, you'll be able to pick things like Slayer, CTF, Griffball, or Infection. Once you've made your selection, click Next. Now you get into the meat of your content. What's it called? Did you work with some Forge collaborators and want to give them credit? Do you have a catchy description ready to go? Think of this section as where you can really go to town about promoting your design and content. Creators will be able to advise on recommended and optimal player counts, on which canvas the map was made, and whether it has a custom mode or map needed to fully support it. This is also where you get to upload all the sexy screenshots you've taken, and even chuck a YouTube link in there, which will be featured in the content's gallery of images. If you have a favourite image that best represents your map, you can click the star to make sure that that image is front and centre representing your map on the site. And finally, most importantly, here is where you add your Halo waypoint URL to facilitate the actual download of your content. You're nearly there. Think of this as your chance to pitch why people should download your map. You can treat this as creating a lengthy forum post with as much detail as you'd like to include. Design choices, map layouts, challenges, more imagery. Go big or go home. Once you're happy, click Publish Now and share your creation with the world. This final step publishes the content directly onto Forgera, but it also generates a unique forum discussion post where users can comment and discuss your content, and the comments will display in the forum and back on Forgera itself. If you make updates or want to change things, you can not only edit the content on Forgera directly, in terms of screenshots and all the other details, but you can also edit your detailed forum posts to include updates for users. You can even insert a poll or have users vote on changes to designs. It's pretty slick if we don't say so ourselves.
Well, this is, literally dripping with vibe here.
The content detail page also shows important information on what your content supports and includes collaborators that helped bring it to life. Forgera fully supports embeds, which means a preview of your content will appear when you share your content URL on other platforms like Twitter, other forums, and Discord. Not only that, but each unique piece of content will have a unique Forgera QR code generated, which you can use on other social media posts, or include in YouTube videos. That way, no matter where your content goes, users will always find a way to get to where they can download it. So that's it. Your content's live and players can view, download, comment, and importantly, play it. We hope that new and veteran forgers alike find Forgera to be a useful addition to sharing and promoting their forge content. And as we move from launch, out of beta and into steady state, we want to hear from you. There'll be a feedback section on our forums where you can let us know features and improvements you'd like to see as Forge grows and evolves. For now, we've built functionality in our backend to add new game types or canvases as they get added, so we should be able to remain fairly agile. What are you waiting for? Sign up now, get forging, and share your content. I can't wait to see what people make. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, hit subscribe, and why not ring that notification bell so that we can let you know when we've got some fresh content. And we'll see you next time.